G'day everyone, I'm Jazza, and today I feel like a little bit of unbox therapy. Do you get it? Because Lewis and he has the camera light and it's like a white in his, it's a low, like, and he unboxes things. So one of the wonderful perks of Huion being such an amazing support and sponsor of this channel is I get first dibs on looking at brand new products. Today, we're going to be looking at the Huion Inspiroy ink, which is the latest in their line of innovations. And I don't have a very clear idea of what I'm expecting. I have a couple of things that I know are coming, but I haven't even seen this thing before. They have a brand new app that by the time this video comes out will either be coming out soon or having just been released that we're going to play around with that will be compatible with the Inspiroy ink. And the first impression is, good Lord, this is pretty sexy packaging. It's got that matte black case with the sheen and the oh, it's beautiful. All right, box, I'm gonna unbox ya. Special effects here are wild on I was gonna say draw with Jazza. I can't do that anymore. What do I say? Wild on Jazza. That sounds like a terrible website. Focus! God, I'm not good at this unbox therapy thing. Here it is, the Inspiroy ink. That is gorgeous. Look at that. Absolutely stunning matte black surface. So we've got some shortcut keys there. We've got a bit of a shortcut ring. This little thingy here, I believe, is like a pen holder. Slotted in right there. What is this? It's got another side. This is a different thing. Is this a feature of some description or is it not? Am I just getting impressed with the back? That is something. And it has a picture of an eraser. I'm intrigued. Let's finish the unboxing process. So we got a pen holder, which as usual, beautiful spare nibs inside there. Love it. And we've got a USB cable and some adapters because this will plug into an Android phone and we're going to play around with it today. Another thing worth mentioning that Huion has sent me with this device is this little case here, which you can get to accompany your Inspiroy ink. And I think the whole idea is they're building this line of products that you can literally just pack and go and make art on the go anywhere. Ooh, that's magnetized. Ooh, little sleeve, and it fits it with the pen strapped into it. Look at that. Got my portable little Inspiroy ink. That's cool. So, I know what you're thinking, Jazza. Make some bloody artwork or I will riot. Well, you need not riot because artwork I shall make. And not only that, but I'm also going to debut the Huion Art app with you today, and this will be a good time to check out. Now, don't be confused. This is a regular drawing tablet as far as that you can plug it into your laptop or your PC and draw and animate in all of your Windows or Mac programs. But the thing that it is that not many other tablets are is a mobile drawing tablet, and just by using that little dongle or the micro USB one, you can simply plug it into your phone. Hey! And just like that, I can take out my pen and look at that, I got a little mouse cursor! Hey! It's so weird how like immediately natural this feels. Alright, there we are. Huion Sketch. Just imagine you're on the train, you're riding the bus, you're on a plane, or you're in a dark cave. You just plug in your tablet into your phone, which you'll have on you, and this is easy to carry around. Let's see how this app works. Now, I haven't used this before at all, so this is like really a first time impression and first look. So let's just explore the user interface here. We have gallery and notes. I'm assuming they do different things. They're different, perhaps, categories of things you can store. So let's add to the gallery by pressing this button here, I'm assuming. There we go. So we've got brush sizes and opacities. Look at that. And the pressure sensitivity kicks in straight away. Ah, that feels good. So if I want to sharpen that up, that feels a little soft for me. There we go. We have some different kinds of brushes, and all of a sudden, ah, that feels so good. Here's my question. Can I map these buttons to do the shortcuts in this app? My device. Look at that! It's all there! This is very exciting. As you press the buttons, you can see that they highlight. So if I want that to be undo, I can select that, undo. Then if I want that to be redo, look at that. I think I've added shortcuts to the whole app. Oh, except for the pen. I haven't done the pen yet, but we'll play with that in a moment. Let's see how this works so far. So I'm gonna add a sketch layer. There we go. Added a layer. I'm gonna go underneath and using my brush. Wait, there you go, brush tools. I'm gonna sketch in a nice blue pencil color. This feels really natural. Like, the weird thing though is it feels like drawing with a pad tablet on a PC. I worked on a pad tablet with my PC for years, and so I sort of settle back into muscle memory pretty quick. It becomes quite comfortable, but it's on your phone. I want to see how far I can push this to make as professional art as I possibly can. Can this get professional results? Could I, in theory, do like client work from a device like this? On the phone, on the go. I feel like I need my smudge guard. I'm not used to drawing on a tablet without a smudge guard. A lot of people ask me what this is. This is called a smudge guard, and what it does is it actually removes friction from your hand when you move your hand over the surface of a tablet, whether it be a pad tablet or a display tablet. And it just feels way less restrictive. It feels like your motion is like super smooth. So whenever you see me do digital art, I'll be wearing one of these things. So now when I zoom in, it's immediately much more comfortable. And I guess it makes sense when you think about it. Like, I'm used to working on larger computer screens, and you move your hand in proportion to the space you have. I think mentally I got myself in the trap of thinking I'm working on a small screen, so I'll keep the image small, but it means I'm moving this much to make fairly large motions. Whereas if you zoom in, the brush size and pressure sensitivity stays the same, but you get a lot more control with your motion. All right, there you go. I've done my line work, reset my canvas. Ah, look at that. So let's just play with a few colors here and a few drawing and color tools. Blurry brush, hard airbrush. Ooh, a bit more control there. That's pretty cool. Got a bit of a texture. That's pretty nice. Chisel tip pen. Hey, that feels good. What else we got? Watercolor. That's cool. Pastel. Bam! Smear. So if I want to blend colors, I could use this and lower the opacity. Ah, that's gonna make painting much smoother. All right, done. Finished artwork. Just kidding. Let's undo all of that hideous crap and slap in some color. There you go, just like that. I've got my two-tone shading, and I can hide my construction layer underneath, and I have a beautifully polished JAZZA'S avatar right there. So now that I have a rough idea of the brushes and the controls of the app, I've set it all up with my shortcuts. I have no reason to stay here at this table. It's a bloody cold, windy day outside. I can go cozy up by the fireplace and make an artwork as epic as I possibly can in my own time, and come back and show you the results. I'm gonna go get some art done. Wait. I discovered the thing. Do you remember I thought that was a thing? It's a thing. I'll show you what the thing is. You ready? Watch this. Oh my God. And, watch, ready? Boom. Reset, done, boom. So I don't think this is a digital interface to take your art anywhere, and there is no tool as far as like erasing or anything. It really is a pressure thing. I can actually push my finger, and that's why it had little splotches all over it before, because it's holding the pressure memory of where you drew, and you could technically draw with the pen holder. There you go. I guess the uses for this, and I really can picture using this, particularly when you're trying to communicate something. I almost always find myself reaching for a piece of paper because I'm a visual communicator. I'll be like, oh, I knew the room needs to look like this, and here's a smiley face. There you go, smiley face right there. Boom, done. Ha! I just discovered that, and I'm very excited about it. I wanted to share that with you. But like I said before, it's time for me to go actually make an artwork with this on my phone. That was worth coming back and going ballistic about. But anyway, look, that was a really smooth outro but I had to enter. So smooth outro one more time, except this time you know it's coming and it's more awkward, but it was worth showing. That was cool. It was cool.
About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be, life with no distractions. We'll get away, this is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'm done living life that classic cliche. We're on the run. This is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out, down with my own doubts. Be free with me. Be free. Be free with me. Be free. Be free with me. Yeah, let's go. Be free with me. Oh, come on and let's go. Let's be free with me. Yeah, be free. Be free. Be free with me.
We have a little bit to talk about. I'm hoping you're eager to see the finished result. This is my illustration as drawn in, I'd say, a little over 3 hours using the Inspiroy ink tablet and the brand new Huion sketch app. And I gotta say that they work together. I mean, obviously they're meant to work together, but that is the best drawing experience on a mobile phone or mobile device I've ever had. It's actually mind-blowingly good. Now, the app itself leaves a little bit to be desired, especially in comparison to some very refined apps that have been out there for a while. But the version I've been using is the beta. It's the first ever, and it's currently, as of recording this video, unreleased. I'm hoping it'll be released by the time this video comes out, and if it is, I'll put the details in the description. But the basic drawing experience, and if this is going to be just a get in and sketch app, it nails it. It's really great. I mean, as you can see, even with some of those limitations, you have your layers, you have your brushes, and you have a really great drawing experience that works perfectly well with the tablet that it's meant to work with. The app itself handled really well. I really like the brushes. I really like just the user experience. I didn't have any confusion as far as using it, and I'm pretty happy with the end result. I hope you guys like the end result as well. And it felt quite thematically appropriate that I decided to draw a character who was setting out into the world, being liberated. By the end of my drawing experience, the sun was setting and the weather had cleared up and it was a beautiful day. And I feel like that encapsulates that feeling I had while drawing this. By the end of it, I was just so comfortable and I just really had a lot of fun using it. It's really an all levels device that can get professional results, but also could just be fun to jump into and draw. Even if it's just a few little notes on this. They didn't have to do this, but it's cool. I just wrote that upside down. Really proud of that. Doesn't look very good, but you get the idea. I'll give it a thumbs up. That's cool. So I guess that brings me around to the final verdict. And now look, it's no secret. This video and this channel is sponsored by Huion, but I don't hold back when I have things that I have slight issues with. For example, the app itself had a little bit of bugginess and sometimes it detected a push down and didn't detect a pull up. And I did have to unplug and plug in again to get it working. That only happened a handful of times. It's not ideal, but again, it's the beta version of the app. And in previous Huion reviews, sponsored reviews, mind you, I was very vocal about my frustration about there being no double click option. However, they did come along later and add the double click option among other things, and I fully expect that the app, which is, like I said, currently in beta, will be updated over time anyway. So I want to get to the verdict of this device, and that is actually going to take me back to this device. This is the Huion Inspiroy H950p. I reviewed this just over a year ago, and in that video, this became my #1 recommendation, the best pad tablet device for beginners and for intermediate and experts who want more utility on the go. In fact, I loved that device so much and love that device so much, I actually keep it with me in my bag of holding here, because sometimes All you need to do is just plug in your device and change a few things or make a quick thumbnail. You don't need to go through the hassle of setting up a digital display tablet or making this whole workspace, or sometimes you're on a train or an airplane and you really don't have the room to do that. The reason I mention that is because this device has absolutely, unreservedly taken the top spot today. Oh, that's right, move over, H950p. The Inspiroy ink is in town. Oh, it's all right, the device, it's in the bag. It's in my bag, it's fine. It's just a box. Wicked. The size is almost identical, which means it's very portable and is going to fit in exactly the same spot I had the H950p, but the difference, of course, being that this thing can plug into my Android devices, meaning my Samsung tablet or my Pixel phone. I can plug it in and make art with any app, but of course, as I've shown, it's very compatible with the Huion Sketcher. And just to add triumph to the whole mix, you have this. And I mean, there's going above and beyond, and then there's adding an entire new function to a device that you just didn't ask for or expect. This thing is boss. I hope you guys enjoyed checking out the Huion Inspiroy ink. It's, like I said, it's brand new. This is like hot off the press, and I'm really honored to have a first look at it with you today. And I know those of you looking for a first device or extra utility are going to love it. The device features 8,192 levels of pressure sensitivity, a 60+ degree tilt range. Like I showed, it has that great double side usability and a 228.6 by 142.9mm active area. Suffice it to say, I'm just ending this video by retiring the H950p into its box and slotting in the Inspiroy ink. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more fun with art and creativity and occasional product reviews and tech playing. If you have anything you want me to take a look at, or if you have any thoughts on this review, let me know in the comments down below. Otherwise, there are more videos over there for you to check out. That's it for now, and until next time, I'll see you later.